Hi, I'm Melissa Gresham, and I'm the production director for all of our Guatemalan products. One of the joys of my job is that I get to go and work directly with our artisans a couple times a year. So in this video, you're actually going to get to see our process from raw cotton all the way to a product produced. It's really, really awesome. Slow fashion is such a hard thing, but it's so awesome to start with nothing basically and see it become something so beautiful and made with such quality. So I hope you enjoy the process.
Hi, my name's Lindsay. I'm the quality control manager here in Guatemala for Person Clutch, and my role is to oversee production. I manage the ladies' work weekly and help them to fill orders, as well as learn new designs and make sure that each product is made well. These ladies we've been working with for multiple years. They become friends, they're co-workers, and it is a joy to work here. Job creation is so important here in Guatemala, especially for women. There aren't very many opportunities for women to find work, and especially if they're mothers. Most jobs here offer a schedule of 12-hour days, 6 days a week, and the pay is so poor and the working conditions aren't very healthy most of the time. And if you are a mom, especially with little kids, you can't leave your children for 12 hours a day. And so these women are having to look for odd jobs, maybe cut down wood, maybe pick tomatoes, in order just to provide the basic needs for their children. And most of the time, that's so slim. And so having the opportunity to create jobs for these ladies has really impacted their lives. The ladies here are able to feed their children, they're able to provide their school, which is huge here. A lot of kids don't go to school just because their parents can't afford to buy their supplies. And so these ladies have been able to put their kids in school. Some of them are putting their kids through high school, which is all private here, and you have to pay to be able to go. And we've just seen so much change in their lives and in their home through these job opportunities, being able to open bank accounts, being able to provide regular meals, and even being able to do some home improvements with the extra money that they're making through this opportunity.
So Lindsay and I just drove about 2 hours from where our seamstresses sew, and now we're taking a 45-minute boat ride to meet with the lady that oversees the co-op that spins all of the cotton thread and botanically dyes it. So we're on our second adventure of this trip. You're going to meet Anita Cortez, and she is such a wonderful woman. She oversees a co-op of 25 weavers. She's very young and very determined to do the best she can for the women in her community. She's brilliant also. She speaks 3 languages. I give her our orders in English. Lindsay often talks to Anita in Spanish because that's her first language. And then she translates all of our orders into a Mayan language. All of the weavers that she works with speak a Mayan language. To me, that's very cool to know that. Very cool and sometimes complicated, and things get lost in translation, but that's part of slow fashion, right? So I love what she's doing with the women in her co-op. We actually work directly with 7 of her weavers and 1 woman who botanically dyes all of our thread and all of our colors. And we have a relationship with Anita that she does not sell our color of thread to any other person that she works with. And she also protects the patterns that our designer has designed for her weavers to weave. We love Anita, we love the work she's doing, and I hope that you enjoyed this video that we put together of the detailed process from spinning the cotton by hand to botanically dyeing it, and then she'll show you some processes of weaving.
Hi, my name is Anita. I am the manager and the founder of this project. I started to this co-op cooperative 2 years and a half ago with only 5 women, and currently we have 25 women. Specifically, our project is focusing more of single mothers. So we are empowering them, giving them such a big opportunity in their lives. Right now I am going to show you how we are making our product here in our co-op, starting with a piece of cotton, which is this is the plant. Usually we save our the seeds in order to plant again, so in that way we have more plantations, more cotton. So once I have the cotton without seeds, I start to make it soft and smooth texture. See a thick of cotton like this, I will just roll it. Then with a little bit of saliva, pull it off, twist it in my fingers, and start making my thread. This technique we have been using millenary years ago, so our ancestors passed it down generation to generation. So once I have a long thread like this, I will make it strong with my legs, spinning 2 or 3 times. So now my thread is already strong. So this is the way how we start our final product here in our co-op. Come up. So the next process is for dyeing. Dyeing our products will be depend of the technique that you are gonna use. For example, if I want a final product with tie-dye, I will start using this pegs table, which we call in Spanish madeja. So I will start measuring the final product, and then I will tie it one by one, and then I will dye it. But if I am going just to dye as a solid color, I will start forming a bundle of thread that we call in Spanish madeja. So our madeja, it's made with so after making the thread, I will start forming a ball like this. So once I have the ball, I will start using my carreta, which I grab the end of the thread and I will tie it to the bottom. So the other women will help me to spin this tool in order to start making a madeja. So this is the way how we form a madeja like this, a bundle. So each bundle has 50 rounds. So 50 rounds in the carreta. In that way we will have a madeja like this. Once I have my madeja, I will wash it in cold water, just to open the pores of the cotton. So once I have the madeja and I already washed, I will choose my color that you are seeing here. So some of the products like coconut shell that give us this color, oil bark or oak bark for this color, mint for this one, eucalyptus, the bark of eucalyptus we use for this color. Palo de Campeche, it's a huge tree that is local from Guatemala, and we are using to make this color. And also we use the beetroot that give us this color. Johnson's flowers, which I am going to use right now, and then the charcoal that give us the black one. This color came from basil, the purple basil. And also we have carrot for this color. Okay. So right now I am going to show you how we're dyeing our colors, and also how it's difficult for us to dye with these natural products, because if a woman dye in the morning, she will get a different tone, and if she's gonna dye in the middle of the day, like at noon, also will be a different tone of the color, and if we are gonna dye at night will be different. So in that way, that makes our products very unique, and you can remake it again, and you won't be able to see anymore that color that you are dyeing at the right time. And water, and we'll just break in half. Different colors.
So about every 2 weeks, Lindsay makes a trip to visit the weavers at their home. And today, I'm gonna get to meet for the first time Evelyn. And we have seen a lot of promise in Evelyn's work. So right now we're walking back to her friend, another weaver, Roselia's house.
This is one of our 4 weavers. Her name is Roselia. She lives in a big town called Chimaltenango, and she learned to weave from her friend Evelyn, who also works for us.
Her work has gotten really, really good.
Yeah, a lot better.
So it looks like she's running the shuttle through each little layer. That's so crazy.
Okay, these are 2 of our weavers. This is Evelyn, and this is Roselia. They're neighbors, and Evelyn actually learned to weave from her mother. Weaving is normally a technique that's passed down from generation to generation. You learn as a young girl from your mother because it's a way to make clothing, the typical outfits that they wear. It's a way to provide for your family as a woman in the house. And so Evelyn's mom taught her, and her grandmother taught her how to weave. And then when Evelyn met Roselia, they were both looking for a form of income, and so Evelyn taught Roselia how to weave so that they could work together and try to earn a little bit of income in order to take care of their boys. One of the issues here in this country, though, is that the weavings aren't seen as like, because so many people can weave, it's hard to earn an income with it, and so the weavings aren't being able to be sold for a lot of money, especially the people that make them. They can sell them to a storefront, and then the storefront can make a lot of money off of it, but the artisans aren't making very much profit in order to be able to provide for their families. And so through this opportunity, they're able to earn a fair income for all their labor. This weaving takes so much time and so much skill to be able to make a good piece of fabric.
Wow. Lindsay gets to drive to pretty places to meet with our weavers. Today we're headed out to meet Veronica and Maria. They live very rural. We've almost been hit by a bus. But we're having fun. You're rolling.
Oh, sorry. Do you want to start again?
No.
Okay.
Go for it.
This is Veronica. She's another one of our weavers. She is very talented. She's one of our most skilled weavers, and she actually taught Maria, her friend, how to weave so they could both be able to provide for their children. Veronica has 6 girls that she's taking care of, one of them with special needs, and so the income is very important to her and her family. Y Verónica, ¿dónde aprendiste a tejer?
Pues la verdad, como yo lo contaba antes, tal vez con mis 30 años, tal vez, una señora nos enseñó, una señora de aquí de Cerro Alto,
When she was about 30 years old, a lady who lived in Sierra Alto, which is a neighboring village, taught her and a couple other women how to weave. They were starting a co-op to be able to provide for their families and sell their fabrics together. Hi, this is Maria. She's one of our weavers. She's been weaving for us for almost a year now. Whenever we first met her, she didn't know very much of the technique of weaving, but through the help of one of her friends, Veronica, who also weaves for us, she's just continued to improve. She's continued to just perfect her skill of weaving, and this helps her to provide for her two girls. She has two young girls, one who's in high school and then an 11-year-old who has cerebral palsy. So actually the work of weaving allows her to weave from home and take care of her girls as well as provide for them financially. Buen trabajadora,
No se
siempre está
apura.
feliz, no se apura, pero
No se
ahí
apura
vamos.
mucho, póngale. No se apura mucho en terminar rápido.
Pero su técnica está creciendo cada día.
Aunque sea despacio, pero trabajo limpio.
One of the things I love about being here is just all the laughter that we get to have. Sylvia right now is sewing one of the large totes, and we would consider her our head seamstress. She does a great job overseeing the work that happens with all of the products. And then Kata, she is an excellent headband maker, clutch maker, coin purse maker, make-it bags. She does a great job with all of that. Right now she's making a headband.
Like your calendar says you're going to be here 15 days, you got to respect it.
Yeah. Do they want us here every day? We're going to give you a break from us.
Descanso. Primero, tú puedes decidir si quieres hacer sus cámaras, los dos que ya cortaste, o si quieres poner el cuero en los posescanes, porque tienes 6 pendientes, ¿recuerdas? Los 3 que ya tienen hecho y los 3 de rayos.
Ah, sí, tiene
¿Quieres
razón.
que yo escriba los 3 de rayos?
Mejor, Lindsay, porque se me puede olvidar. Más 3 de rayas.
3 de